And when they have all their guys back all at once, I think it's go time. That's when all of them like get together and go, yeah, now it's time to hit the throttle and just annihilate everyone in sight, because they can.
You brought up the Milwaukee Bucks. They are plus 700. Injuries, I think it's fair to say, have been the story of the season for them. They are nowhere near, they're 8-8 right now, nowhere near where we would have expected them to be coming into the year. But we've barely seen, I think we've seen their full strength rotation for one game, maybe, if that. Like Brook Lopez has played one game. Dante DiVincenzo has not played at all. Chris Middleton missed time, 8 games with COVID. Drew Holiday has missed 6 games. So it's hard to get a read on this team. We've talked about that. Should we be worried? And both of us said no. Assuming they come back to full strength, are you still buying them as contenders? And do you think, how do they stack up compared to Brooklyn?
Favorably.
Yeah.
I said it last year that the team to beat Brooklyn, that was Milwaukee, and they did it. And I realized that the KD stepping on the line and Harden being out, and I get all that. I get it. They still did it. They are still long. They're still athletic. I think they have something to prove. I think right now this team is boiling inside for their slow start because of the injuries. I think they're super frustrated. And when they have all their guys back all at once, I think it's go time. That's when all of them like get together and go, yeah, now it's time to hit the throttle and just annihilate everyone in sight, because they can. It's not a matter of talent or questioning the talent, because we saw that last year. It's not a matter of questioning the cohesion, because we saw it last year. These are NBA champions, for crying out loud. They've done it before. They have every incentive to do it again. They still have Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is, I understand what Nikola Jokic is doing in Denver. I'm not forgetting about that, but I still think Giannis right now is the best player in all of basketball. I think Jokic is coming in second, and hotly so, because what he's doing is ridiculous. And we'll get to that at some point, I think. We could have CJ McBride back on for like a Jokic special. That would be good. Yeah. But like Giannis is still Giannis. I don't think Chris Middleton, because he's missed games, is not still Chris Middleton, right? These guys have not taken a step down or a step back. They haven't regressed. They haven't suddenly said, oh, we're a shell of ourselves. They just haven't been healthy. Come on. And now you've added Grayson Allen, who's gotten a great start to the year. Pat Connaughton has had a great start to the year. Bobby Portis has had a great start to the year. I made this point last time that it's almost a blessing in disguise that these guys are getting all these minutes, because it just means that they are so much more ramped up for when this team is wholesome and back again at full strength. That means that when they come in off the bench, they're going to be ready. So yeah, contenders, I still think that they're my favorites to win it all again.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against them. You almost have to throw out this entire sample, because it's just so meaningless. I've seen some hot takes on Twitter like, oh, it's time to panic for the Bucks. And it's like, no, it's not, unless Brook Lopez is out for the season, or unless Dante DiVincenzo is not going to play at all this year. I cannot get worked up about any early season results. And I think you're totally right about some of these role players getting extended minutes and extended opportunities. And, maybe that helps them gain the confidence of both Budenholzer, so he keeps them in the rotation, because that was one of the things last year in the playoffs. By the time they got to the finals, they were like 6 or 7 deep. They had no faith in their bench. Now they are a lot deeper this year. Even going down to guys like Jordan Nwora and Semi Ojeleye. I think, Shemi's obviously struggling offensively, but he can provide something defensively. He is the replacement PJ Tucker, who you will be pissed about playing more minutes than he should in the playoffs. But George Hill too. He's been a nice little pickup for them. So I zero concern about the Bucks. I think they're absolutely contenders still. We just we haven't seen that version of them because they haven't been healthy. But when they are, they'll be fine.